subscribe to my channel, or else you will end up getting Chi.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to talk about Nilou. So as we're approaching close to the version 4.8 of Genshin Impact, we are going to get Nilou rerun. The last time we got Nilou rerun was last year around this time, and so we're finally getting Nilou, and I honestly feel like Nilou is a very underrated character, and not a lot of people enjoy playing Bloom and Wave Team with Nilou, but there's a lot of I highly recommend pulling for Nilou, because as a Nilou main player, I love playing with Nilou. I think Nilou is really great with Nahida, double Dendro, double Hydro, triple Hydro, one Dendro. She's amazing, and she can destroy any. She's so destructible. Her Hydro application is so insane. She can literally destroy anyone in the abyss if the abyss is set for her, and if the Bloom is effective on the Spiral Abyss, because every month it changes the effect. So if it's effective, then your life will be saved. Trust me. So we're going to talk about Nilou. So Nilou is a very free-to-play friendly character. She doesn't need that much of investment. Now, when it comes to the investment, what I mean to say is, Nilou, if you are building Nilou, there's two types of Nilou build. One is Bloom Nilou, and the second one is Vape Nilou. On Bloom Nilou, you don't need much investment. Like you say, you keep your level 1 weapon, and you keep all the artifacts maxed out. Okay, that's the most important thing. You keep the artifacts maxed out, but you keep a level 1 weapon and talent 111. That's it. That's the Bloom Nilou, and of course you need to level Nilou to 90. So that's the investment you need on the Bloom Nilou. But on the other hand, the Vape Nilou, she needs a lot of investment. She needs the level 10 elemental skill, elemental burst, level 90 weapon, and of course the artifacts and the main level 90. All right, so that's the investment you need on the Vape Nilou. Bloom Nilou is less investment, Vape Nilou is more investment. All right, so yeah, but yeah, the most important thing on Nilou is you have to focus on her max HP. Nilou does not rely on crit rate and crit damage. She needs a lot of HP because she scales on HP. The more HP you get, the more amount of Bloom damage she can provide. All right. So what's the important? How much HP do you need? That's a good question. The HP you need on Nilou is if you don't have the signature weapon, then you need around 55,000 HP. But if you have signature weapon, you should have around at least close to 70,000 HP, or 65,000 to 70,000 HP would be nice if you have the key of whatever that name is. Yeah, her signature weapon. If you have that, then I would say go around 70,000, 65 to 70,000 would be nice. So yeah, so yep, and it's also important to have a little bit of EM. If you have, if you're building Vape Nilou, then I would say you need to have around 300 EM. If you have Bloom Nilou, then I think around 200 is fine. Like I have 153, and that's more than enough on my Nilou. All right. So we're gonna talk about the weapons. I think the most important thing about the weapons is the weapon is probably gonna be her signature weapon. Her signature weapon is the best in slot. But I think there's another one called 4-star HP weapon. You can also use that as well. You can also use Poponia's sword, or you can also use any EM weapon EM weapon as well. I would say Iron String would be nice. If you Iron String, if you don't have the signature, then I would say you should definitely use this weapon, because this weapon can give you a lot of elemental damage, and it has 2 stacks. So I would say it's really good for Nilou if you don't have the signature weapon. On the artifacts, well, the artifacts, so there's 2 types of Nilou build. All right, so this is the build for the Bloom Nilou. On the Bloom Nilou, you need 2-piece HP. You use any 2-piece of combo, like 2-piece Tenacity, 2-piece Rukasha Glow, 2-piece Tenacity, yeah? 2-piece HP. You're getting 40% HP percentage. So that's the Bloom Nilou. And now we're going to talk about Vape Nilou. On the Vape Nilou, you can use 2 combinations, like 2-piece Wanderer Troop, 2-piece Gilded, will give you 160 EM. All right, so that's the Vape Nilou. In Vape Nilou, you need EM. On Bloom Nilou, you need HP. Simple as that. All right. On the main stats of Sand, you have to use HP percentage. On Goblet, you have to use HP percentage. On the Circlet, you gotta use HP percentage as well. All right. On the substats, I would say focus on getting more HP percentage and elementary mastery. That's the two things you need to focus on the substats. The others don't matter. All right. When it comes to the consolations, I would say C2. You can stop at C2 because C2 is really great. All right. C2, I would say if you are really like Nilou, then I would say go for C2. That's the good stuff. Points to stop. When it comes to talent, I would say elemental skill should be prioritized more. Elemental skill and elemental, then you can maximize on elemental burst. Those are the two things. Nilou team comms. I would say Nilou's team comp, you can use any two Dendro character or double Hydro, double Dendro, or you can use triple Hydro. If you don't have the Yalan, you can use Xingqiu in here. You can use triple Hydro, double Hydro. If you don't have Nahida, then you can use Pole, or you can use Yao Yao as well in here in place of Nahida if you don't have Nahida. All right. So yeah, double Hydro, double Dendro, triple Hydro, single Dendro. And the reason why Nilou is so good with Nahida, because Nahida has so much Dendro application. She can provide on-field and off-field Dendro so much, and Nilou can utilize that. And that's why Nilou is so much good with Nahida. So if you have Nahida, definitely pull for Nilou. So another tip when using Nilou, when you're playing as Nilou, you use one skill, two normal attack, and then skill, and then you should get that ring. Then you can swap to Nahida, use her elemental skill burst, whatever. You can use another MC, or then Barbara elemental skill, and then you switch to Nilou and use her elemental burst, and then you can get a lot of amount of bloom damage. That's the rotation for Nilou's play, team comp. Alright. Another thing is, my last and the most important thing, we come to the conclusion. Should you pull for Nilou? Yes, definitely pull for Nilou. If you like Bloom and if you love Bloom team comp, and if you like Nilou, then you should definitely pull for Nilou. Nilou, like I said already, Nilou is a very underrated character. A lot of people don't understand the power of Nilou and why she is so important, because she is very important, trust me. If you've done a Spiral Abyss, you know what I'm talking about. Those enemies are really annoying. Those mages, pyro mages, they have a lot of AoE pyro, and you need to use a lot of Hydro character. And Nilou has so much Hydro application. You don't need to use 3 Hydro. You can just use Nilou and 3 Dendro, or 2 Dendro and 2 Hydro with Nilou on the team. She will destroy them. You can get 3-star easily. So Nilou is basically built for that. She can target certain type of enemies who has a lot of AoE pyro on the Spiral Abyss, and you can utilize a lot from her against those enemies. So I would say definitely pull for Nilou. I highly recommend pulling for Nilou. So yeah, go for her. You won't regret it. You won't regret it at all, trust me. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care everyone, bye.